is the captain.
Or,
Kind of makes me wish Kane was the captain too now.
I mean, just clicking the buttons.
That gives you a lot of power.
It does give you a lot of power.
You know, there's got to be a
Yep.
lot of respect for the person clicking buttons. There's a lot of people in this Discord I would not let click the buttons.
Like who?
Well.
Hmm?
Well. All right, into the draft. Alchemist
Hmm.
Man, Dazzle Band, Viper Jakiro.
So Caden was saying earlier that he had some back and forth with Ozone about
Yeah.
what's better, first pick or Radiant. So I
Gotta
wonder.
be.
I'm of the strong belief that it's Radiant right now.
I was gonna say Radiant too. Like Radiant's just crazy. I guess unless is Night Stalker worth it just to kind of flip that on its head?
The thing is, like, if you check out the win rate of the Night Stalker, like the Night Reigns facet, he still has a plus 8% Radiant minus Dire differential. So it
Damn.
has very little to do with where Tormentor's spawning, and just I don't know.
By the way,
We can theorize about why, but Radiant has a huge win rate plus
is there
for
something
all
more?
heroes.
Is there something just more inherently like comfortable, like viewing your character in the bottom left?
I
Like
think
Yeah,
there's some
that perspective.
psychology
Do you think
to
it's
it.
because? Do you think it's because of the way like we're angled at the map? Is that we're
yes.
angled? You know, I don't
No,
know,
I
like
do.
60 degrees.
Like, so I did some research on this at some point,
Yeah.
trying to prove like why, because Radiant for a long time in Dota, right? Radiant had a pause win rate or positive win rate. One of the things that League did at some point was they had a map that was like full left to right, and then they had a map that was full up and down. And the left to right map, the Radiant win rate kind of disappeared, and the up and down map, the Radiant win rate got bigger.
Like Radiant would be the downside,
Yes.
and Dire would
So
be
it's
up, right?
something about like casting spells up versus casting spells down.
I
It's
think
just harder to cast spells down.
well, and also, top-down games are not actually they're not actually like 90 degrees perpendicular to the plane, right? We're looking at like a slanted angle, right?
Yeah.
Like if it's like we're not looking just straight down on the field. It's slanted, and I think if you're slanted towards, like if you're a viewer, like you're slanted towards the viewer, it might be easier to like, play with like that would make a that's perspective makes a little bit more sense.
So I think that's part of it. I also think that there are just map features that
Yes,
are Radiant
obviously.
favored right now. One of them is like the Dire safe lane. That hard camp is just miserable to contest. Another
Man,
one being that
by the way, that dire safe lane has like fucking
dude, you
four
can't
tree
even
layer.
see if they've pulled. You actually have to face check it now. You
There's
have
a
to
four
face
tree
check it, or you
layer.
have to ward to figure out
So,
if they've pulled the hard camp.
yeah.
Which is like even worse than it used to be. And it used to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
already Radiant favored. So that's one thing. And then the other thing is like if you there's two camps in the main jungle. Well, I'll call them the main jungle next to the Radiant mid tier 2. That it's like if you have any sort of like AoE or splash damage, you can farm those two camps like at the same time, right? Like you drag one to the other, and it's just like it's like you have to be like literally just like a single target. Like I click one creep at a time, and I have 0 AoE spells to not be able to like flash farm these camps. And there's no corresponding benefit. There's no corresponding like two camps on the Dire side. Is one thing I've been thinking about.
Yeah. And yeah. It's interesting. I don't know. And like back to this like dire hard cam thing. Like you can't not only can you see you can't contest it, right? Like the
Yeah.
radiant one, you just walk up to it. You actually have to walk around the like 3 layers of trees just to get to that camp.
Yep.
Like it used to be 1 layer and you could just see through it at least. But now it's like it's literally too thick. You have to cut like two quelling blades to even get through it. It's a lot. And also the I've always just felt that Radiant was more comfortable. Like always, like from laning, right? Like it just feels better. And I think those factors all coming together make Radiant. But we didn't really care about it that one season when we played, right? Because I think Dire had a little favor.
But Dire was
favored
hugely favored, and we took Dire every chance we had over pick priority.
over yeah.
And here, I think it should be the same. You should be taking Radiance over pick.
But like this was a strat we tried to save for a while though, right? Like
Yeah, I
we
mean,
didn't want people to know which pick we preferred because we did
Yeah.
have a pick we preferred.
Yeah.
But we didn't want people to know, so we would rather let them know which side we preferred.
looking at this draft,
Yeah, I was interested in this Ricky pick. I've been watching ESL. Have they picked any Ricky?
they picked some Ricky. I've seen some for Ricky, some pause for.
Okay.
Um,
What's the strategy? Did it get anything?
so I don't know if they go the new facet. There's the new facet where it's like if you kill units in tricks of the trade, it reduces the cooldown for the next tricks of the trade.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that like adds to some like carry potential or like helps Ricky farm even harder.
Yeah.
I would say probably like in mixed skill lobbies or like in lower skill lobbies. And I would include like the bracket that we play in that.
Mhm.
Just having invis is like the value of having invis goes up, right?
Yeah, I really hope they pick TV right now.
So
I'm
Shogunate
excited
has
to say that real
picked
quick.
their 3-4-5, right?
Yeah, please pick Terrorblade right now.
Wait,
This
why
is such a
TV?
good TB is great against Abaddon.
No, you could dispel it.
No. But I was watching ESL. They were saying it crushes Abaddon.
Is that true? I don't know if that's true.
I was watching ESL. I was watching that game with Spoon. They were talking about it. TB is supposed to be very good against Abaddon.
That's probably pretty good, especially like later in
Echoon
the.
intentionally avoided it. They changed like every single one of their lanes, partly to avoid having to put Abaddon against TB.
Because Abaddon is like usually forced to commit shield pretty early, right?
Yeah, and
Like in a lot
in
of
another
skirmishes.
game,
mean,
they
he was
laned Abaddon against Terrorblade, and the Abaddon just didn't skill his passive.
Yeah, I saw the Tundra game that they did that. They still won the game though.
But like, I think it's good here. I think the Timbersaw is a bait because they see 3 melee strength heroes, but the TB I feel like it's also good against melee strength heroes. I feel like TB just rips through heroes with like low to no armor, doesn't care about these high HP heroes.
TB's
And
a bit of a
probably would have done
specialist hero though, right?
Yeah, but probably would have done just fine against like Abaddon Clockwork lane. Like, let's say that's the lane. I bet TB does just fine against that pretty well. Like
Yeah.
with the Lion, it's a lot of DPS potential.
Yeah, but they might not just not play it. He's just a specialist hero.
Yeah. Well, oof. Bag
By the
nuts
way,
are carry,
I
right? I don't know if
I'm
I've
really
seen him
not
play
sure about
TB.
this Dire draft.
I'm not sure about it
Uh,
either, but I always feel like Timbersaw and melee strength heroes can be a bait sometimes. Because you end up like, I feel like this is a situation where you also, and maybe they would have just done that with TB, but you pick it and you don't have a person who really plays Timbersaw, and I feel like Timbersaw is also that kind of hero where if you don't know how to play it and you screw up the early game, I mean your hero just kind of falls off. It's not that good.
running out of time on
And they are
Dire.
running out of time. I mean, they should
Um,
maybe pick
I'm a little lost. I don't
PA.
really
I'm
like
guessing
this draft.
Gyro. Okay,
Wow.
Clop. It's kind of a hard Clop. I mean, I guess he probably is gonna own the lane.
So I'm
Yeah,
concerned about CC right now. CC is a very big problem. They have at least 3 squishy heroes on the Radiant team.
yeah.
Riki Timber Monkey, and they have Clockwork.
They're
Full stop.
great at killing these heroes, I think. Like the
He's,
Quap plus Clock, I feel like kills all these heroes.
I don't think so. You'll never
Really?
kill Riki with Clockwork. Like the thing is like you need more than one stun, right, to kill a
Yeah.
hero. And Clockwork has like 1.2 stuns. Like
Yeah.
He's like you think he has a lot of lockdown because his Q constantly mini says, but it doesn't actually hold people down. Like people just run away from him.
So what carries would have a stun? Like Tiny is Tiny. Oh my
DK is a
god.
good stun.
No, DK's
Tiny
already
has a great
banned. But
stun.
they have Tiny potentially.
I don't
Another
think Jeremy
melee
plays
strength
it though.
hero against Timbersaw Monkey King would be a little bit funny though. But almost at this point, it's like, do you need it? You need the
So
lockdown.
I lamed Tiny versus Timber. It really wasn't that bad. Maybe it's because the Timber didn't know what he was doing, but
10 seconds left.
I feel like it's got to be at least a little bit rough, right?
I don't know. I think it depends how good the Timber is, I guess. Lifestealer is a bait. Is Lifestealer banned anyway? It is.
It's banned.
Tiny. Like, I just feel like they're lacking a lot of lockdown. They'll probably pick
Yeah.
Gyro or Tide Hunter, but no, they don't pick
No,
Tide.
Tide's
Arrow's
banned as well.
banned, Tide's banned.
Dude,
Okay.
they're running. He's running out of heroes, and he banned
Maybe
his
like
own Butsa.
Maybe
They
like
should have picked.
Sven. ESL, they've been
Uh-uh.
picking Sven.
I think he
If you
should Tiny.
see, if you just see the enemy team banning out carries, you probably just pick your carry early, right?
Yeah, I think he should Tiny. I don't know.
I
And
don't
what are
think
we
he
thinking
plays it.
for
He's not heroes left.
for Beavers?
So I'm just gonna make a quick prediction. If Dire
Yeah.
doesn't pick a stun on their carry, they will lose. I'm just gonna say that, right?
Let's
They
find
maybe a
out.
stun.
Is
I
it the
don't like
Tiny?
Troll
I don't
Warlord
know.
maybe. Troll Warlord
Troll?
could be good.
Ooh.
Like
This
it's
guy
a
likes
reasonable amount
PA
of lockdown.
though. I
Lark?
might. PA is like
10 seconds.
you get a basher.
I think it's Monkey.
Yeah,
King.
PA would be good. Like no stun, but
On Dire, no, it'd be trash.
What?
It,
I mean that tech. That's like sort of lockdown.
it's good enough lockdown, but like at the same time, they have one TP cancel in this entire game.
What does Radiant need?
Radiant needs
A mid laner,
damage.
right?
They need the damage. It could be Monkey King mid.
10 seconds. Just
Against
long
Quap
enough to
though.
I'm pretty sure Monkey King slaps Quap right now. Like, it's
Does it
fucking dicks her
actually?
in the
Damn.
ass. Yeah, he's a bit of a
Kaden
specialist
picked
mid
it into
laner.
Monkey.
I think good Monkey King mid will smash Quap.
We'll see
is
how
it
it
just like a
goes.
damage thing? Just too much damage?
Yeah,
Like on
I
the
think
creeps, and you can't see us?
no. Well, it's like obviously he's melee, so he has like better ability to deny. But the biggest thing is you can't really stop him. Like he'll just get his Jingu sex, and then once he gets his
Really?
Jingu, it's over. Yeah, I think Monkey King is a specialist mid laner hero that like people will
Yeah.
use just to crush every hero, especially if they don't have a stun. And you don't go dagger on Quap anymore. Or you don't
Damn.
go like Max.
It's like
I s-
every carry is banned almost.
I actually saw who was it? I saw Paravision play Clop versus
Tiny
Monkey.
Profit Pudge right here.
How'd it go?
There we go.
The Monkey went Ring of Health in lane because
That has
Clop
to be
went 2
terrible.
points in Clop went 2 points in dagger, and still like they got crushed in the lane.
Interesting. Like who got crushed? The Monkey King?
The Monkey King got crushed.
Interesting.
I mean, part of it was like rotation, but he like
Well,
still
Ring of
died 2
Health-
times in the lane after going Ring of Health to try to not get harassed out.
I
Ring
feel
of Health
like
is not- that's just not
yeah,
right.
I don't like Ring of Health at all because I feel like if you get crushed in lane as Monkey, we see so many of these mid laners just rotate on Monkey. But you don't want to rotate with the Ring of Health. You want to rotate with like Boots, Wraithband, and like Oov or something, you know?
I mean, we'll
Yeah.
look at this mid lane. We actually is it Ricky mid lane or is it Fathomlord? It's Fathomlord, right?
It's gotta
Fathomord-
be
the mid
we
player, right?
play I
Monkey
thought
versus Quap.
Fado was like I thought this guy was like 8K or something.
No, he's not. Okay.
Am I wrong? I'm thinking of someone else.
We played against them.
We played against him a lot.
We played in our first season, like when we played as a team. Yeah, a little bit later,
Mhm.
I think. But Monkey King, I think like you can just bully Quap out at some point. If you take some bad early trades on Quap. Since it's really hard to stop your Jingus. I mean, I think you literally have to be like someone that outranges him significantly, like Sniper.
Mhm.
Anyway, or Huskar. But... Oh, when are we seeing the Kedusi Huskar?
I don't know.
I-
I'm excited for that one though.
That might still be in the R&D. You know what
So-
I mean? I would keep that one under wraps. That might be patent pending.
Unlucky for them, I guess.
Oh, dude, yeah, we might have needed to
I don't care.
not speak on it.
Hey, they just look at his donut buff a single time.
Yeah,
It's like
that's
10
that's
Huskar
true.
games in his last day.
A lot of these
Um,
teams we've found, they don't do their research. They just
okay,
show up and play.
but same problem. Dire has one stun. They have one TP cancel, one hero with TP cancel abilities. How are they going to deal with this? It's not easy to play with. There's playing Ricky, Monkey King, and Timbersaw. It's three heroes that require a lot of CC to kill. They
So
can have zero.
you're casting your vote for Radiant.
I just don't see how Dire plays this game.
I think I'm also casting it for Radiant. I feel like this Ricky is going to be like key against some of these heroes. Like this silence is going to be miserable for like all these heroes to deal with. Like the Quap's going to have issue with it. It'll mess up the Abaddon. It can mess up the clock. It can mess up the Undying. These are like melee strength heroes that really aren't fast. Don't have the move speed to get out. This could be the rare Boots of Bearing game where
Oh.
he is able to get out of the smoke
Dude,
cloud with Boots of
surely
Bearing.
it's just Force Staff, right? Surely this is like actually one of the best
But
Force
he
Staffs
can
games
get
you've
his
ever
Quap
seen.
out because he gives his Quap unslowable, right?
Oh, and otherwise the Ricky's gonna have the chart. He won't be able to cast Force
Yeah.
Staff on the clock. You might be right.
This might be the rare, and us talking shit to him about the Boots of Bearing means he's not going to buy it this game, which
Yeah, no,
means
he's
in
not
a way
equipped.
we might lose them this game. He's got
Bearing-
mana boots queued up.
Now, if they lose this game, it's because they picked one stun.
Okay, also true.
Like we've played in games where we have one stun, right? And they just like run away from every gank. They're just like playing four lanes,
Mhm.
and we can never kill them. And then the next game we pick stun, and it feels so easy.
But not got a great keyword, by the way, on the easy camp top to start off.
So
Yeah, I saw
lane
that.
wise, this top lane should be think Dire favored, especially after you hit 6. If you hit 6, it's very
Yeah.
Dire favored. If you die before hitting 6, I think is a little bit harder.
Ricky's about to get a courier. Oh, the backstab.
No, it's one hit.
No, it's always one hit.
It's always one hit.
Melee heroes.
Yep.
Unless
have,
Marcy has a. You can give it
Yeah,
one.
with the
They
Marcy.
have every courier has like not HP but like hit count, like Phoenix Egg and stuff.
Yeah.
And Weaver, and it's 2 on couriers, and melees do 2, and then range heroes do 1.
Yeah, so it is this monkey mid versus the Quap. Kaden did skill dagger first.
And what about the other two spectators? What are our predictions?
I think it's Radiant for sure. I'm
Radiant.
always a fan. Like I talk about it all the time. I'm always a fan
Top.
Oh, we see first blood in the
Nice.
top lane. The clock we're going down. You
Oh.
mentioned this. Timbersaw dying.
Timbers has not good versus Undying. It's really
It's
really
too
sad.
much strength, Jaren. I thought starting with the stick would help him out a lot, but
No.
it's just too much.
And until
Yeah.
you play versus the Undying that buys like 10 mangoes in the first 3 minutes,
Oh,
you know,
God.
he
I'm
truly
used
don't
to him being in my lane.
understand. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the good old spoon Undying. Learned from Scurvy Dog.
Yeah, but I was gonna say I always side with like the simple drafts that like just make sense, easy to execute, and I feel like having all these stuns is the best you can ask for. But Kaden went 2 points in dagger, and Fatha was feeling it, I believe.
You're Ring of Health on the courier or what? No, not yet.
Not yet.
Honestly, this Bloodseeker pick feels pretty like they had slim pickings, and I feel like this is about as good as it gets. Like at least
Yeah.
you pick a good lane matchup.
I
And
think-
it's like you counter the Timbersaw at level 6, right? Like it makes Timber really sad. But the thing is, like you're gonna rupture this Timber unless this Clock Pursuit is gonna TP out.
He gets the courier again in the top lane and gets out.
So,
This
sorry, what are
Ricky
your
is a
predictions?
menace.
I think it's Radiant favored, and Dire's only chance is that they are able to snowball these lanes. Like I think if Radiant's allowed, or if Dire's
Oh,
allowed to
Tombstone
walk,
in the top
Yeah.
lane. We see him going on to the Undying. He's isolated, trying to fight this.
Well, the
There's
courier,
the Timbersaw, and I think he gets it right here.
courier.
Oh, but he's gonna
Ricky's,
wait. No,
oh,
he manages to blink out the stick.
that's another
charges.
courier kill by Ricky, by the way.
Another is that 3?
That'll be 3, yeah.
Oh my god, how
It's a
much gold is that? I have to
full
check the gold.
Bassy, full Bassy on the courier for Undying.
Oh, that's
Very
really
sad that
painful.
died, yeah.
That is crazy.
Alright, Jeremy's dragging some creeps. Nice to see.
But this monkey so far, like if you look at the CS, he's right behind Caden.
Yeah, I don't think this is
He's still
bad
doing
at all.
solid. I just think he has to spin some of his net
Yeah,
worth
he has
in
to buy
doubs.
a lot of regen, right? It's a little
Yeah.
bit sadder, but
But then also farms
like
slower
I mean,
'cause he's
this
got
this
the
Monkey King is
stagger
just not
move.
playing. I don't think this Monkey King knows how to play this matchup. Like you have to just first item boots, right? Like the only way you play this matchup is you max your your E and then you get your Jingle procs and then you dominate the lane. But
Yeah.
Monkey King went first item Wraith Bands.
Oh, and the
Yeah.
bot lane though, I think we're seeing a kill. Clockwork going in, getting onto bagged milk. Now they're chasing down the lion. He's having a hard time walking away. He's slowed down. He's gonna have stun. No, in 7 seconds, but manages to get under the tower.
Uh-oh,
We haven't
Slashes are
talked
going
much about
tranquils,
bot
guys.
lane. He switched his build. Not going tranquils. He queued up the mana boots. He's changing his mind. I think mana boots, you know, not the worst pick here because the mana drain's so annoying.
Tombstone dropped in the top lane, probably a little ambitious.
But yeah.
They're just a little too
Man,
close
these
to their
side
tower.
lanes are just constantly trying to fight.
It's looking good for Dire all around though.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so what I was gonna say is, I think they're gonna have a lot of problems in the mid game on Dire unless they're ahead enough where they can just walk from objective to objective, right?
Yeah, like throw Tombstone. And...
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, just drop Tombstone on towers.
But it's not like Dire. Radiant doesn't have good wave clear. They have great wave clear. Timbersaw, Tiny can just throw a Q, kills the entire wave.
I was gonna ask, Caden has now gone the 3rd point in dagger. Was that an overcommit?
Yes.
I'm a little bit worried about that because I was gonna say one of the bright sides for Dire is I feel like this Monkey King has a hard time farming. Like he's not like a good hero at hitting creeps, and like Caden will have a better job. But now Caden's committed so hard to this dagger build that I feel like he's made it equally hard for himself to farm.
I think it's probably 5. I don't think it's that bad actually. I take it back. I would say Quap doesn't farm that fast anyway because E costs a lot of mana.
Yeah.
It's really hard to like farm efficiently. If you're able to find kills, I don't think it's that bad.
Wait, ooh, we might see a kill here in the mid lane. I think Alex is waiting for the next dagger and blink from the Quap. He's going to be going under the tower soon. Oh, no.
Dire's got a ward, or Radiant's got a ward on him. Like, just sees
Oh, they
everything
just
he's
see
doing.
him. And he TPs. Does he cancel it? Oh, no, it's not.
No, you don't cancel that, right?
Oh, but in the top
Ooh.
lane, in the meantime, we're just our tension's getting taken away. They go onto the Timbersaw, kill him with the Tombstone, and now chasing the
This trick is dead.
He has 12 stick
dead.
and a fairy fire. There's no way he dies here.
He's dead. He's dead.
He's just baiting.
Maybe more
Crazy.
interesting
And
is
we're seeing the lion TPing in. Now we're seeing another
with
TP in.
TPs?
It's the tiny.
More
A
TPs.
little
More
bit bold,
TPs.
but he wants a 4 TP. They know that the
Oh, they're going for
wisdom
the
is
Wisdom
coming up.
rune. Yeah.
yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
not that bad. I'm a
Good
little
news.
worried about the tiny TP. I think the tiny TP was an overcommittal, but I totally think that, like, probably the monkey TP's there, if he was able to. Obviously,
But
he
Monkey has
wasn't.
no mana.
Yeah, obviously he wasn't able to, but that should have been the Monkey King's job. Like, being prepared for that 7-minute rune. Just because you don't have much to do. Like, I feel like mid lane at this point is becoming too much for you. It's definitely
Monkey
too much
got
for
wall
this
left mid
time.
lane. He got wall left.
Yeah, 16 denies on Caden.
I mean, it's like you have to if you're gonna pick a hero like Monkey King and pick it as a cheese pick, you have to know your matchups, right?
Yeah.
And like if you're not going boost versus his Quap, you're never winning this lane.
Let's see, bottom lane. Monkey is trying to get involved as they go onto the lion. Undying coming in. Oh my god, he gets the
Monkey is
kill.
dead.
The Monkey King's
Monkey
just
has
dead.
3
He's,
points in
he's
his
trying to hit the
W.
tombstone. He does manage to hit the tombstone. Ricky on the side, but he's too low. Monkey King's dead. Now they're going to chase the... Oh my god, and they have vision of him.
The thirst.
He's going to get up to the high ground, but they see him. That's another kill on the tip from Banach. Feeling himself in the top
Timber
lane.
TP out. Timber TP out. Just TP. Just TP.
Oh! He knew his... Wait, he TP'd to the...
Now he's running. Okay. I don't think he was expected to take that much damage.
Oh my god.
Jeremy should have switched to Agi phase boots and easily gets that kill.
Damn.
Reds. He has a. Oh, sorry. I
He is
did get the
making a
joke.
joke.
I apologize.
It's okay.
Yeah, this game is going exactly how you want it for Dire, I feel like. This Monkey King's having a rough time. Quap's doing pretty well mid. Let's switch over to the net worth, for me at least. Yeah, top 3 net worth on all cores. This Timbersaw getting cooked. That's what I was saying about. I feel like the Timbersaw ends up being a bait sometimes, where you see these melee strength heroes, and you just think to yourself, Timbersaw. But then, you know, something like this happens, where you just end up getting owned.
Like, I feel like if you're
Sleeping bot.
picking... If you're picking Timber to counter pick, you have to see at least like 4 heroes, right?
Jaden wants to fight.
Or at least know your
fight
matchup. He didn't know his matchup.
Yeah. Quap going in on bot. I think this is just an ulti and a death. They can't save him. The best
Oh,
they
he's
can do
dead,
is deny
he's
him.
dead.
Ricky should
Deny
blink
him.
and deny him. Blink and
Deny him!
Please. He just walks
Oh.
past. That's a kill for
Actually, I
Kaden.
don't
Now
think-
they're
I
on the
don't-
line. That's another kill. Ricky on the sideline. Can't do anything, but Kaden.
Oh, top lane,
Wait a
top lane, top
second.
lane!
And meanwhile,
Yeah.
in the top lane. Okay, back to bottom, though. This Ricky blinking away. Has a stick charge, uses it. He's just dead. Another kill. This is so much action in this game. They get the bot tower. They're going to be so ready for this tournament at 15 minutes. Now that they got the tower, I feel like you can get wards up. They already have this lane ward set up. I think Alex put it down. I think they're ready to secure this at 15 minutes.
I feel like I'm not used to seeing these boys stomp lanes.
Yeah,
They're destroying them right now.
they played very
I'd like
well.
to see them bring resources to mid right now with this catapult.
Dude, Kaden max stagger. He didn't even just go.
Oh, my God.
He fully maxed it. I've never seen that.
And
Why
they're
did
doing
they
it.
ask him?
They're doing what I said. Look at this. Even Jaybird's here mid. They
love
are
this.
committing resources for objectives.
Yeah, this is perfect.
All right.
They're gonna be hitting
Crucial.
this mid tower. It is unfortunate that this Bloodseeker died, but I think he's still kind of able to defend this tower. Ricky heading his way bottom, but yeah, he's gonna ward it up. This is. Oh, but it's on a sentry, so they're gonna find it at least. So they get the mid tower here. If they do go bottom, they will find this ward Ricky's just put down. That's the key objective. I want to see
Okay.
Dire secured. Then I feel confident
Okay.
saying they're in a great position this game. And he went Null Towel. Mana Drought. Whoa! He went 1-4-1 on Tiny. What patch are you on? I gotta message this guy after the series. is over.
After the series. Yeah.
After the series is over.
I
Don't
feel like
worry.
there's like
Because you don't go Null Towel and you don't go this 1-4-1. You go if you're gonna go one of the stat items, you go Wraith Banner. Saw Ortiz do that.
Am I the only player that just
Another kill
like
on the line.
follows Dota 2 Pro Jagger religiously?
Yeah, if you look at Dota 2 Pro Tracker, they max. Ooh, first
I
hook,
think-
a miss
Number
by
one.
Alex.
I think
That's
you could-
unfortunate.
I think
But
you could get
buyback onto the Lion. Undying is in. Tombstone on the high ground. Are they really going to try to fight here? I think they're just in full back, right?
Dude,
I think-
they should
Yeah,
run
so
away.
Dying
They should stop.
posturing out.
Oh, what is
Lion,
his
come in.
Lion?
What was that stun on? I think he misclicked. He's going to die for that. Oh, but he gets in so much damage onto the Undying, but
Doesn't matter
I
then.
don't think you're getting much if you just kill the Undying. I think you just have to bag. Feather laying down the ulti, kind of zoning them out of this area, but it's the... I don't think it's enough.
They're
And
just
he
too
just
far right
tosses
now,
him
right?
away. Look at this.
They're too far down in levels. Also, like,
Wait,
If
this
you're-
guy's dead on the... Is he not dead on the Timbersaw?
nah, it's fine.
Oh.
If you're not maxing your E on Tiny, you max your Q, right? Like those are your options. Like Q,
Yeah.
W is crazy.
And, meanwhile, this game, just constant action. Alex finding another kill onto the Ricky in the mid lane with the help of his team.
All right, Henry. When's the Radiant Wave Clear gonna kick in? Stop them going from objective to objective.
Yeah, usually I don't think that teams go down 7K at 13 minutes. Usually
I
that
feel
free clear.
like...
These
Alex-
lanes are not supposed to be this advantageous.
Yeah, for sure. But I do
No,
want to
but-
say something. I
Go.
feel like Alex heard our criticism about the Boots of Bearing and forgot the part about the Orchid. Because he is going Mana Boots Orchid this game. He is just only changing the Boots of Bearing and going Orchid, which
Well, I mean,
I
like,
would argue is the exact
Boots of Bearing is
opposite.
better, right? I mean, okay, I
I
don't
think
actually hate
he
Orchid.
should
I
have
don't
gone
hate
Boots of
Orchid
Bearing and not gone Orchid
because
this game.
I think Orchid in lower MMR games like fucks. Well, even in
Yeah.
higher MMR games, but like in at RE-low, like I feel like you could get away with a lot.
Yeah,
I think this
for
is
sure,
like
but
one of the things you get away
wait,
with.
Ricky's dead. Why is he? We try to talk for 1 second, and already in the mid lane, Ricky is found.
He's
That.
just trying to get his 6. He's very sad.
Oh no. Well, he does get
Like,
it. He is 6.
I don't know. I just there was a lot of mistakes I think in this laning stage so far.
Howard finished on the ABBA.
Oh, look at Quap. Invis.
And
Oh,
is
he's
running
dead.
in Alex hits the hook shot on the
Where's his
Fathom. He's
vision?
trying to ulti. It's not going to be enough. The Dagon comes out.
Wait, is
from
this
the top.
Radiant
Meanwhile,
Vision on
Lion
this
running-
high ground?
Hey, the same exact spot.
How do you see those?
The same exact spot.
Dire
That
vision.
is so. That's Dire Vision on the
Sorry,
top
this
next to
is-
the tombstone.
So this guy's literally farming under Dire Vision for the last like 5 minutes.
I feel like you see them take that fight there. You should know like that's got to be warded, right? Like if you're gonna reclaim an area where you just lost the fight, you have to bring sentries. You know, cover the key areas like this.
Right. I'd like to see
yeah.
Jeremy go through the teleporter right now
but
because
wait,
we know where
look
the fight's
bottom.
going to be. Yeah,
He
Lion's
is.
smoked up.
we know exactly where the
Smokes up
fight's
the
going to
Monkey
be.
King. They're running towards it.
No
They
tombstone.
run into the clocker. He blocks him out. They know this is happening now. He loses all of his. Look
Oh
at
my
that.
God.
He's lost all of his mana on Ricky. He has to get mana drained by the Lion.
All right.
Ire, we're just ready for this. Whoa! What is that? Blink! Hayden! Blinks and instantly dies. Meanwhile, Fathom gets a huge ulti onto the high ground. Stuns 4 people with it. Timbersaw, though, isolates himself. That was really... Oh, Monkey King going in a little bit too far. I think he's going to get ruptured. No, it's on cooldown. But Alex does die here. This is a very disjointed fight. That's a lot of damage right there. Undying gets the tombstone down. They're going to try to hit it, but he has the Heaven's Halberd. They're going to focus it down. They get it down. Can they actually win this fight? On the sideline, we do see Lion dies to this Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker coming back in, but they don't have enough damage. Tiny is not there yet. He doesn't have enough, and this Ricky buys back, TP's in, and look, he's immediately running away. They have to give it up. Quap coming back in. They should have the damage with her, I think. Undying will probably die.
Look at the gold
If
change.
they take it. Look at the gold change. Oh my god.
It's exactly the same.
It's exactly the same. How is that even possible?
Caden had a huge streak, right?
Kaden was looking for that one.
That
What
that was incredible, Blake. That was
That's a
was
Kaden
an
Blake if I've ever seen one.
incredible Blake. Yeah. Man, this game is starting to look real bad. This Timbersaw has gone nothing started. Same with this Monkey King. He is running top, but he just gets ruptured and has to sit there.
I think this is a good example of like Jeremy is maybe defaulting a little bit too much to this area of the map. Pretty scary for him. He could probably be farming more efficiently elsewhere.
Yeah. I do have to... I don't want to harp on it too much, but I feel like this Tiny player bagged milk. I think one of his teammates said to him, you know, like, Tiny, people are picking it now. You want to play it, man? And he was like, sure,
Yeah.
I can play it.
I played it support.
Oh my god, he doesn't have any points in his E. Oh my
He
god.
is maxing his Q next. This is the
Hard to
support
watch.
build. Oh, wait. In the bot lane, though, he's dead again. The same ward. Do you see how much value they've gotten off the single observer ward in the bot lane?
Yeah.
That is the 3rd kill they've gotten off of someone with vision from that ward.
Alright, let's make our predictions.
I-
How's Dyer gonna throw this one?
I think Kane doing another blink like that into a fight where this Tiny's actually ready. The issue, though, is like this Tiny's build made it to where I don't know if ever he's going to be ready. Look at this Undying's net worth. Check the net worth right now.
I know, I'm looking at it.
This net worth, this Undying is 1,000 ahead of the Tiny. I don't think that's comebackable.
Dude, he has Hexecute up next.
This guy's
Ozone
a beast.
continuing
Ozone
his
is a
streak
beast,
of just
dude.
never ever buying Glimmer Cape on +5.
This guy, that's insane. Going Scythe. No Force Staff. No, like, not even Wind Waker if you want to go like a big ticket item. Just Scythe of Vice.
What is Backbelt thinking, man? He's going Axe before. Okay, you got him. What point is he?
I just don't think. I think the issue is he got it at level 10 too, which is usually when you just take 8 strain.
I mean,
But I guess
I
it's
think
more
Max D is
damage
better.
now.
Yeah.
But usually you already have Max D. That's why I was thinking, like, you take strength. But yeah, I don't know.
By the
I
way, this
feel
mana
like
draw item feels so good.
I know
Yeah.
it does feel great.
They're on Monkey?
They're on
This
Monkey
Monkey
again.
is-
They got a lot of vision. Tombstone going down, but he manages to get the W out. It doesn't matter though. I feel like every time they try to farm, like, Dire is just there to like push him back. This Monkey is now going back to base to heal.
Wait, is the cooldown always 0 now at level 5 for Monkey King?
I'm not sure how it works.
That might actually be a buff. So the way the old one worked was there's a facet that if you're at full HP, you.
Oh, we might see it go here in the mid lane. They're rupturing the Tiny, trying to hold his ground, defending himself. The Monkey King jumps in, but I think this was just a bait. Alex has a hook shot potentially. No, he's not going to commit. It's an interesting hook shot. I mean, attempt to go.
This Dire
I mean, I
how
think-
far there.
I think they have the right idea, right? Like this, they should just surround this tier 2.
I think if Alex was there and could hook shot on the Clockwork, they get that kill. I think maybe they thought he was closer than he actually was.
No,
But now
he was
they're just
really
waiting
far
for this
away though.
rush. Yeah.
All right. Do they know that they have
Alex
to let
is
the
about
Rosh
to
go
get
inside
that.
the pits?
Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, is anybody getting thrown? Nobody's getting thrown. Okay.
All right. And
I
then
think
one of them
even-
should
and
stand
I mean-
outside the pits.
It's a great rush. They scan it, so they do know they're doing it, but I don't think that means anything.
I mean,
You
they're
know?
so weak. There's no way they're taking this fight.
They smoked?
Monkey King can't even get here.
No.
Ozone-
No, you can't do this on Tiny. He's gonna get hookshot by the Clockwork going on him. They are stopping the Roche to kill him right now. Timbersaw coming in, but it's not enough. He just gets isolated and dies. I think you just have to leave. Like, if you're Radiant right now, you're just trying to hit
Monkey
item
King
timers.
yeah.
Oh my god, this Ricky. This Ricky is gonna try something. Too late. And they stay too long. Now they're going in. Quap has the Aegis. She doesn't care anymore. Rupture onto Timbersaw. He has to TP out like right now, but it's too late. He's just gonna get hit and he's dead.
Isn't just me, but like when I see the enemy take Roche when I'm behind, I get like this giant feeling of relief because I can hit creep for the next like minute safely.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I
these
think
people will just like AFK around the pit.
that's what you had to do. You look at your items, you look at how the game's going. You can't like try to force this fight because it's like, oh, maybe we can get a smoke and get lucky. It's like we have to use this timing to try to claim some part of the map and use that to get whatever little bit, we can. Because like if this Monkey needs, and I'm worried. Somebody want to check this Monkey's items. He's missing a key item I think would be beneficial. But in the top lane, we do see it go onto this Undying.
Nice.
It's really hard to
No
take.
way
He's just
he
walking
dies.
away. In fact, he's turning around. He doesn't care. He's about to put the tombstone down. Maybe that was a
There's no
mistake, though,
mana.
because he's out of mana. But he had the wand. Uses his mana to get the Heaven's Halberd off, though. They're still chasing him. Meanwhile, I don't know if you saw, but Fado in the bot lane gets ruptured up. They're still
What did he
chasing
go
this guy.
to
Do they
say
kill
right
him?
now?
He has ceaseless
I think
urge,
he's
even
dead.
if he does die.
I mean, it's a big
Oh my
kill.
god. Oh
He's-
my
oh,
god,
no
he doesn't
mana,
have
he's no
mana
mana.
for Blink. And he gets... No.
No, no.
No, you call GG.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
he finally goes down.
Okay then.
Instantly
Aegis
comes
is-
back. They're going on Kanan, but Kanan's got a haste rune and that Aegis, so it doesn't really matter.
What do
Never
you
saw
think? What do you think?
Grabs
This
himself.
Monkey King's missing?
Is he not missing a Mage Slayer?
I don't think you need to get my share Monkey King, no.
Is that not like an every game item of Monkey like that? Oh, they're huge TPs, rainbow TPs in the bot lane. This is their final fight. I think they really want to force something here. Trying to go in on this Clockwork. I think he is going to get the kill. Orchid coming out though before he dies onto this Tiny. Not really going to do much. Tosses the Abba back, but this
They're
Quap's on her
connecting.
way.
Radiant needs to run away right now. Okay.
This Tiny has nothing. He's about to take 2,000 damage from this Quap if she gets here. Coming down the river. could blink in. She does have Aegis. She does. She just goes for it. Tiny trying to do the damage. Gets shielded up. Gets healed. And he dies.
No, you don't need
Shadow on the side. Tier 2 down. They don't have Fortify. They could just go high ground here.
If they're out of spells, I'd be a little bit concerned.
You don't need the wave.
It's
Hit
the
high
net
ground with
worth.
them.
Caden is, yeah, he really wants to stop Fatho, but I do think this is a bit, you know, wasting his time. He does realize it.
I mean, there's this wave clear, right? Wave clear at a distance.
Yeah. It is pretty tough for him to push high ground. This might be a prolonged game.
I mean, 18k up. I'm pretty sure they just died to win the game.
Yeah, I think I think his ideal is Caden gets this BKB, so without Aegis, he can just blink on high ground and not have to worry. Because with BKB, I mean, this team does nothing. This Monkey King does so little damage. If you BKB up, there's no way they're going to be able to kill you before you get blink off again.
So I think when you take mid lane Aegis, so you need to take the Aegis on a hero that's not hitting tower.
Yeah.
Your goal is to like start a fight that's good for your team. Oftentimes, when I see Caden take this Aegis, he'll just die in a way that doesn't let his team take a good fight off of it.
Yeah.
And I think that is something he should try to kind of look at and see how he takes those fights. But I think at this point, you can literally just like push mid and he just blinks in to start a fight. And
yeah,
even if he dies, it'll be fine. But at least he used the Aegis in a good way.
Kane's paying out top. Does he kill this guy?
I mean, this guy has no hope.
He turns around on the... Wait, Timbersaw coming in. Oh my god, look at this damage. The Dagon heal from Masochist. Or is...
I mean, I think it's Quap's dead, though. Doesn't really matter, I guess, but...
Oh! Another death in this Timbersaw.
That was a good Aegis death. That was a good Aegis death. It was in the last, like, 20 seconds of Aegis. No, it was in the last, like, 20.
I was thinking Dire's... I thought you said from Dire... I mean, Radiant's perspective.
No.
I was like, yeah, that was a terrible Aegis death because they got rid of that at 20 seconds. Like, that was so unfortunate. And Caden gets this regen right now.
You know what's like a interesting...
Oh my god, he's going in mid on this Tiny. He has to instant TP Fatho, throwing out a stun from the sidelines.
They have one stun. And he's out there. You
Maybe
know what's
Ken should've
something
gone
I thought
dual.
was interesting that I didn't really think about for a while?
What?
You know, like, sometimes you take a Roche fight where you, like, try to sneak Roshan. And then as soon as, like, you're behind and you think, like, we might as well just try to sneak Roshan. And as you kill it, you get gone on. You take the Aegis and you get your entire team gets team wiped.
Yeah.
And then, like, you feel like... In those situations, I feel like it's not bad. At least we denied them Aegis. But in reality, that's like the same thing as like them getting Aegis and you dying to trade for it. You're team wiping to trade for it, and that is a really bad situation. But those actually situations are the same thing, right? But they feel completely different.
Yeah, I see exactly what you mean. I've never thought about it that way, but yeah, they are going bottom now to do this Tormentor. I think they're just securing their lead. They're just playing to secure this net worth advantage, get their key items. I think maybe one more item on these heroes, you know, like the BKB on Caden. Maybe, what's this Bloodseeker headed towards? BKB and Bloodseeker. I think they get this item and it's probably their timing. Is Ozone still going Scythe? He still has the Scythe queued up. He has 27, he's sitting on 2,700 gold. The game could end at any minute. They could call GG and he is still going for the Scythe.
Yo, they spot lucky.
Wait. Okay, very smart of him, I think, to back off, or at least it's a little bit dangerous, but I guess there's nowhere to farm, but in the most dangerous... Oh my god, how did he know?
Hate to see it.
Oh no. Oh no, he's wasting so much time. And he's out. That was impressive, though. Alex knew to check there. It was very smart.
Why is he waiting here? What the hell? Oh my god.
Oh my god, Alex with the jetpack coming in. Can he get the W off? Oh. Ooh.
I think he had W in time, right?
Maybe. It was like...
But you also don't always get
close.
the W, right? Because of the new Like the new way it works. Like they can be.
What if
Like,
he
even if they're in the
W'd and then
radius?
hit it?
Oh,
Ping
he
pong.
had Tumblr's toy. That would have been.
No, it was on
Ah.
cooldown. It was on cooldown.
Oh, it was on cooldown.
I was gonna criticize him for that. Don't worry, it was on cooldown.
And that was a nice search though. Does this
Um,
jetpack give nighttime flying vision as well?
I'm not sure, but I think he could have W'd and hit one at the Monkey King, right? I think that would have worked, maybe. Damn, they're just trying their best to keep up. They can't. This guy is so fast.
Okay, so they should just go high ground, right?
I mean, at
no
this
no
point,
Aegis, right? I think they're just waiting for Aegis.
I don't know. At this point, you've double
Uh-oh,
BKB.
Monkey King mid. No, he's fine.
Even
Oh,
if he
no,
just
he's-
instant TP, instant TP, instant TP.
There's no TP, there's
Oh
no
my
TP.
god, he's no TP. He's dead. Okay, now you have to go high ground.
Wait, where's the BKB? Hello?
I mean, why would he BKB there?
Why
He's
would
dead.
he BKB? He's dead for 45 seconds. He like at least puts up a fight if he BKBs, right?
I guess.
The 9-second
potentially.
BKB.
It's a
Oh
9-second
well,
BKB.
there's 9-second BKB is going to be used for when they're defending throne. Because
Yeah.
Dude,
The
he needs this
extra-
for
you could
next
have an
game,
extra
man. He
second.
needs this for next game.
Alex, where are you going?
Checking their wisdom, making sure they're not lacking. I'm kind of surprised they took that monkey kill and they're just farming.
I mean
Kinda shocked.
they haven't increased the lead at all. With
Oh,
this,
wait.
with this kill,
On the Ricky, they got the dust on him. He tries to TP out. I mean, this is just brutal. I really don't think Radiant can do anything.
no,
I
I
don't
mean
think
like
there's like a single way.
we've played games like this though, where like we're getting kills all around the map, but
Alex
we're not
is
actually
dead.
increasing our gold lead though, right?
Yeah, but if you're at least keeping it 22k, it doesn't really matter. I feel
Dude,
like.
Alex is styling on him.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Alex
there's
in the
the-
top lane. But he gets vision on the tiny, but he hooks out.
Slash
This
is
man-
sheing right now.
He cannot be caught. He's feeling himself for sure. They're gonna get this kill on the Roche.
Yeah, this is the end game Roche.
Yeah, for sure. Hayden just instantly blinking in. Has the shield rune. Meanwhile, Aegis does go to the Bloodseeker. Probably a good call.
They're about to catch this tiny.
Nah, his ass is out of there. Alex doesn't have poke shot this time.
It looks so funny, jetpack.
And look at this Timber Saw. Ags. Aya. This guy's got no defensive items.
Someone's got pipe. The pipe will
Very
be quite
scary.
useful.
Yeah.
Is it?
But is it? Oh my god, wait, they see him. Alex does have hookshot this time. Gets in, gets stuns immediately, but it doesn't matter. I think he's about to get the W off. Oh my god, that damage. You don't need lockdown, you just press spells on him. Like, that is so
Yeah,
much
you don't need
damage.
lockdown when you have a
Dagon
22k gold lead, I guess.
5. And here we go, the high ground. Let's see how it goes.
They have glyph. I would use
They
glyph.
have Glyph. Ricky trying to slow it
Do
down.
they
with
have
the
the banner though, right?
Timber needs to be back here, right? Timber just needs to be back here.
He's,
But again, it
I mean,
doesn't do
he's
much
their
to the
real
banner.
tower defense.
This banner is really far back.
Yeah.
He's got Ags. Could do a little bit of something here. And he finishes pipe as well.
Why? Tiny needs to toss someone back. Oh, he doesn't have blade.
Well, there's your opportunity. Oh. Goes
Monkey
in.
King got
Oh,
died.
they find the Monkey King on the side. He dies to start the
Oh.
fight. Meanwhile, Rupture coming out onto the Tiny. He's trying to fight back. Look how he is doing 0 damage. Just getting hit. Getting hit. He is dead. Lion on the side trying to just drain mana. It's all he can really do at this point. Monkey King
No.
buys back. So does the Ricky. He gets stunned up. He gets his BKB out, trying to hit the Abaddon, but the Abaddon has ulti still. Ricky, meanwhile, on the side getting chased down. He does die as well. Monkey King all alone trying to fight in the circle, but he dies as well. Triple kill for the Bloodseeker. And I mean, where's the GG?
That'll be it.
There it is. Bag milk. GG. 33 minutes, 31k net worth lead.
That was just stomping.
That was a stomp. Did Ozone finish his scythe? I didn't check. Did he end the game with a Mystic Staff? About to find out. He got this halberd at like 17 minutes and then ended the game with the same exact items.
It's pause 5 life.
Or it's the pot side that tries to go for a 6K gold item right after.
Let's see.
3K gold
He
item.
was 7K net worth at 17 and a half minutes. He ended the
Dude.
game at 11K.
Dude, the player items graph. The player items graph.
It is.
That's incredible.
Just halberd and then like flatline, you know, just
And then
like
just
the
That's
patient did not make
crazy.
it.
Dude, he's
That size would have been nasty though if he got there, you know?
like he recognized that his team didn't have stun, so
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
that's a decent recognition, but the game
Yeah.
only lasts long enough for him to get a scythe if his team is losing.
I've
Like, I
seen
feel like
Dubu
there
just
needs to be
go.
some recognition there.
I've seen Dubu go Atos on like random pause 5s. If he says his
Atos
team
would have
doesn't
made
have a lot
much
of
more
lockdown.
sense because it's got build up that makes sense for support heroes. Like, because they don't want to buy these big ticket items like the Mystic Staff because it's just so much gold for something that does so little without actually completing it. But I think what's the build up for Atos? I have to
Like
gotta look at the items.
it's very good. It's
Staff of
it's an int
Wizardry
staff.
and
Yeah, Staff
the
of Wizardry,
red?
VIP
Oh, big.
booster,
Yeah.
and then a recipe. I think would have been a great pick.
I mean, they're just catastrophic failure from Radiant out of the lanes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, we were talking about it's really the only way that Dire can win this game
yeah.
is if they're just allowed to walk from objective to objective and drop Tombstone and be like, all right, we don't need catch if like you have to come to us.
So I mean, I think
Yeah.
this Tiny. Okay, first of all, Tiny's build was bad. But also like this Tiny Abaddon lane should be pretty Abaddon. So this is not like this is a lane that's supposed to win. Is this Dire off lane is supposed to be this lane.
Mm-hmm.
This mid lane is not supposed to go this way. I do think it is very polarizing, but I do think it's like one of them stomps. And this time Kaden stomped. But like very weird to not go boots first item on Monkey King mid. You kind of have to. That's the only way you can play almost all lanes as Monkey King mid is to proc Jingu and bully the enemy and mid with it.
Yeah, he's
But
got
you're
this
not
Orb
doing
of
it if you're not.
Frost.
I mean, Orb of Frost is fine, but he
like
went
Orb of Frost
Wraith.
before boots, like did he ever?
I think
How
he
many
probably
times do we think he
started
procced Orb of Frost on? No, he didn't. He bought it after his first
he bought it
Wraithband.
after. Oh wow, that's so you bought Wraithband and Orb of Frost, huh? Okay. Yeah, I mean the Orb of Frost Wraithband would have been just boots right there. He got boots at 4 minutes. Like that would have been so much pain. Because like if you get boots at the same time Quap gets bottle, or like before Quap gets bottle, like you can really bully this Quap. You really can.
Yeah.
But this is just too late. I think if you're picking Monkey King mid, you have to know this. He doesn't play Monkey King mid. Yeah, he just doesn't play Monkey King mid. So they picked Monkey King mid without knowing how to play Monkey King mid. What can you do?
That always, I think the biggest mistake you can make as a team is on game day picking brand new heroes for your players.
They did it for Tiny as well, right?
I think so. Well, can we check Bag Milk's?
Bagmouth has one game of Tiny 9 hours ago, and he lost really
Did he go
badly.
the same build?
I think so, yeah. What about the other than that? Tiny.
That is why
One
we
game ago,
always
9
use.
hours ago, 5 days, 6, 6, 10, 12. I think he's like played a reasonable amount with this, but he's just going the wrong builds.
I do have to check one last thing from that last game. Okay, he went insurmountable. I'm happy he went. I was gonna check if he went crash landing.
Apparently, insurmountable was actually bugged for a while. I don't know if it's fixed.
Interesting. Do you think that's why people were taking it?
No, bugged and like it was worse than it was supposed to be.
Oh,
The slow resistance just wasn't working.
All right, well, hopefully that's fixed.
I don't know if it's fixed, but he had a high win rate before it was fixed. So,
And it's Tiny here getting picked a
or
lot with very good results.
it was a slower status. What else? Timbersaw lane is. I mean, they did pick good lanes of Dire. Like Timber's supposed to lose that lane. I do think so.
He was gold
Undying
tier
was
on the
a piece.
Timber, but yeah.
Wait, hold on a minute. Timbersaw. Okay. He plays an okay amount of Timbersaw, but he's definitely not a spammer.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look at this Timbersaw skill build. Sometimes you get some interesting
Give the
info off that.
insight.
Timbersaws. I mean, this is like standard. You want to stomp the lane build.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. Does it make a difference if you win points of reactive armor? I do think. Do you think he's not dying? Reactive armor.
Yeah. Reactive armor makes it. I really like the Ags because I feel like his team needed someone to just play disruption. Because the only way they're getting a kill is if they can get the Dire team distracted on him, give the opportunity for maybe this Monkey King to get a good ulti or his heroes to position well. Is like when your game's that bad, the only way you're gonna win is if you just outplay massively in the fight. And I feel like bringing this Timbersaw in, disrupting the area, you know, kind of like pressuring everybody to go in and focus on him, might make it easy for Monkey King to get a good ulti, or this Tiny to find the lion on the not the lion, but like the man. I was gonna say like one of their support heroes on the back line, but they're gonna be right in the middle. This
Yeah.
is just
I
tough.
mean, these are not burstable support
No.
threats on Dire.
No, with Timbersaw it is.
Yeah,
You
but
would
you need like
Timbersaw a little bit, but like
you need
back,
you need Lion, Timbersaw, and Ozone is dying at the first every single fight.
it's just too like I feel like Radiant just didn't have an opportunity to really play the game, and so I feel like
out of lanes.
it's like hard to like provide any like too much criticism
Right,
because
because
like they were
lost all
doomed
3
from the
lanes, right?
start. Yeah.
But like I think there's things you could do in those lanes to make sure you don't
Mhm.
lose. Like for example, if Monkey King went boots, that's a much better lane mid lane. If Timbersaw gets his E, he may like have lower kill threat, but he's definitely not dying.
Yeah. Because you get it off
If
the tombstone zombies, right?
yes,
You would get
yes,
proc. That's
yes,
probably pretty good.
yeah. So you got a lot of stacks really fast.
All right, but now that
Um,
we're in the draft,
I mean, this bot lane is cursed no matter what.
what do they need to
Span
do
Abaddon.
to adjust now that they're in the next game?
well, we
Don't
have
pick
the
heroes they
full
don't know how to
flip.
play.
They have the full flip. So it looks like Dire or Shogunate is now Radiant and second pick as opposed to being Dire first pick. So Shogunate. Wait, is that true?
Yeah,
Yeah, Dyer's first pick.
Dire is first pick. So Shogunate feel compelled to ban Abaddon because I just
Yeah.
do not want to play against this hero, which is fair.
All right, but like, what do we want to see from the Flying Beavers this game?
I want maybe with second pick you can guarantee more winning lanes. I don't know if that's true anymore. You at least could guarantee your last
Well, they
lane to win.
they have
They have
first
first
pick, though,
pick.
right?
Oh, they have first pick on
Oh, no,
Flying
they-
Beavers?
Flying
Yeah,
Beavers
yeah,
have first pick.
Wait, no, they don't.
They
Oh,
do.
you're
Yeah,
right. It's the
no,
arrow.
they do.
Okay, so wait, with first pick you guarantee your last matchup though, right?
Yeah,
Like sorry,
you get
you
first
guarantee
pick and last pick. No, you don't
no
get
no no.
last
So you
pick.
get first pick and like what's it called? And you get like the second phase last pick.
You get second phase last
But
pick.
you do guarantee a matchup
Yeah.
unless they do some weird flex stuff.
Hero.
Or would you
All right,
care
so
or not?
one of
trade?
the main first picks in ESL right now, the snap response from all
Rubik?
teams is Night Stalker.
Oh.
They go Clockwork. They loved giving this guy Clockwork, man.
They do love giving him
I was
Clockwork.
laughing during like at the post game. It's so funny to me that the only criticism he took was like, I guess I don't build boots of bearing anymore. He did not like care to look at anything else. Just switch the boots of bearing and called it a day. If he goes Orchid again, I'm gonna be disappointed.
He's gonna
I'll
go
say that
Orchid.
much. I'm gonna
But
be
if he wins,
disappointed.
can we really blame him?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Yeah, we can.
Yes, we can.
If that tiny won with that build, if Bag Milk with that build won, would you blame him?
With the tiny build?
With the tiny
Yeah.
build? Fuck yeah. I'd be like, dude, you cannot do that again.
I
That's
would say
illegal.
the tiny build is far more illegal than what Clockwork is.
Okay, you got me there. But I would like to see Alex branch out with like his ideas on Clockwork, you know?
Yeah, Alex Shush is a smart guy.
Experiment.
Let him cook a little bit.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure he's cooking this because we used to play against some fucking Clockworks that like in like the meme stacks
Yeah.
that were like twice our MMR. They would just go
And they
Orchid
would do
first
shit
item
like
and destroy
this.
us.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
And that's because, you know, they're so high MMR compared to us.
Yeah.
They would just
It
they could
doesn't
do
matter. They
whatever
can
they
do whatever
wanted,
they
right?
want. Yeah.
I feel like yeah, they could have gone Hyperstone first item, right? And destroyed us.
Yeah. And so I think we did see that Clockwork build in those stacks quite often. So
All right, you guys want to know
Nice.
some tech, by the way? Been doing some replay reviews on Shakiro.
Yep.
Okay, so I was watching some games from today. Whitemon had destroyed both of his lanes as Shakiro against like Crit. Crit was playing Hoodwink both times, and you might think it's like going to be a 50-50 lane. He goes E level 1, and just trades with like Liquid Fire, and then as soon as he gets Q, instead of Liquid Fire, you do Liquid Frost into Q.
10 seconds.
Does 300 magical damage.
oh my god, what?
Level 2.
Jesus.
5 seconds.
That's so
And
fucked
so
up.
if you're against if you're for Hoodwink, like you're taking 300 magical
That's
damage
more
every
than half
like
your HP.
every 10 seconds, like you cannot lane. And then at level 3 it becomes 4 you get another point in Liquid Fire, it becomes 400 magical damage
Jesus.
every time you use your combo.
Why does Liquid Frost?
The Liquid Frost
Frost do so much
amps
damage?
the damage that heroes take from your spells. So I think every tick gets amplified from the Liquid Fire, from the Dual Breath.
Yeah, this is bonus damage 12.
Wow.
And I don't know what
Level
that
1.
12 is, but
It's
like
probably damage per instance of damage, right?
I think it's per instance of damage. So I was testing it on Target Dummy. It's an absurd amount of damage.
It's probably what it is. Is probably the burn damage ticks like 5 times, so just 5 plus 12, so it's an extra 60 damage. Level 1.
Well, so the math, like if you use them separately, I did the math. At level 2, it's 180 damage. If you use one and then wait for it to tick down, and then the other. Using them together is an extra 120 damage. So I actually don't know how often it ticks.
Well,
it must
we
tick
can
more
figure that out,
often.
right? We could just figure dual breath ticks twice a second, and then that accounts for the 120, right? We could just figure that out pretty easily.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But the duration of the Q is the duration of the E is only 4 seconds.
Oh, okay. So I guess it's a little bit more convoluted.
Maybe it ticks like slightly more often a second. I have no idea.
Yeah. That's a lot of damage.
Some super meta heroes from Dire. One thing I was gonna say that I hate saying is like pick more meta heroes. And these are like 3 of the best heroes in the patch right now in Dire.
Tusk is good right now.
Tusk is so
Tusk's
good.
getting picked
dude.
a lot.
I
What is
watched
Tusk for?
that Bet Boom game, or
Yeah.
maybe it wasn't. Was it the Bet Boom game they picked Tusk and it owned?
Yeah, and then Tundra is just first picking Darkseer.
Tusk?
Like just first overall pick. Give me Darkseer.
Darkseer's huge right now. Tusk also great. Works well with the Darkseer as well.
These heroes are so boring.
Trying to run away from this combo is insane because you get shards, you get slowed by the right clicks, and then you finally get around the shards and you just get vacuumed right back in.
Yeah.
It's you cannot run away from these heroes. It's impossible.
Not to mention, I think again with Tundra, what they were doing is like Vacuum into Ice Path is like just completely fight winning with the new Ice Path facets.
And dude, I don't like it's.
Okay,
I'm gonna be
Life
scared
Stealer.
about this top lane. It's not because of the life stealer, but this silencer is gonna get bullied so hard.
He
The
is gonna
silencer
get
has to
bullied quite
play
hard.
a perfect game in the top lane
Yeah.
to avoid dying to this.
Like never out of position.
Never.
So I think
Otherwise, you instantly die.
what maybe Radiant has to do, well, they're gonna be bot, right? I think what Radiant has to do is he has to run level 1 and block the hard camp.
Mhm.
Because if he ever steps in like that 500 unit by 500 unit box that is like their camps, he will die. So he just has to like block the hard camp and just never go in that jungle.
Yeah.
Because yeah, this is a scary lane coming up from Dire. This is arguably one of the best. Like speaking of ESL, this lifesteal hero is like near unbeatable currently.
Trust me, I've lost on it.
Sorry.
I've lost on it.
No. Sorry. In the tournament.
Oh no, I know. I understand. I'm just joking with
Okay.
you.
Okay, okay. Dire are like literally just reading the ESL drafts. They're on like the Dota Buff esports draft page, and they're just like, what are the most picked heroes in the following positions?
Banning time.
Yeah, these are some scary heroes from Dire.
Much better. Profit against Life Stealer, Clock, Dawnbreaker maybe doesn't make the most sense, but I mean we'll see how it goes.
Radiant gets to ban.
Lifestealer has to be a little bit like he has to respect the sprout and the shards like
Yeah.
all game, right?
For sure. Yeah, there's a lot of forced movement too. Like if he gets Ags on a tusk, the kickback, kind of isolating the life stealer, then he gets sprouted. If he doesn't have a way to get out, that could be very bad for him.
5 seconds. 4, 3, you get it.
I've had this happen to me before too. If you're in Snowball and you get global, that hero comes out of Snowball like not silenced. Which I guess you would expect it to work that way, but it's like low key a counter versus silencer.
Yeah, because I think as silencer, let's say you get snowballed onto the silencer and he like wants to ulti to protect himself.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't work.
Just doesn't work.
Damn, they banned the storm. They banned the Huskar. They know. They're listening.
They know.
They're listening, or they checked his fucking profile, or they watched the stream and saw his nasty fucking storm game. Because that storm game was crazy. We were saying, AR, they banned the Huskar.
Damn.
They're afraid of it.
Little do they know, it's probably their best chance of winning the game.
That was unnecessary, bro. Unnecessary.
Can't say that.
All right, so last pick mid for Dire.
For both
is
teams.
Gonna get the yeah, Kane is gonna get the counter pick here. Earthshaker. They got a lot of stun. They got a lot of things that prevent movement. A lot of things that force you to move to somewhere. And so much lockdown.
10 seconds.
What about? They have a lot of time.
I don't know.
5 seconds.
What about Sniper? Is it like not playable against Dire right now?
They've got so many ways to dive a sniper.
Yeah,
I would be a little bit worried.
Hey, you wanna hear what I'm gonna say about Radiant?
Yeah.
They're lacking fucking CC, baby.
They are a little bit lacking CC. Yep,
It's better than last game. It's better than last game.
Dude, what if Kane plays Invoker?
Because they have slows and Lifestealer doesn't really care about CC as much because he can build.
What about the Kaden Invoker?
Absolutely should be Invoker.
Right?
No.
Yeah.
Invoker needs like CC setup. There's not a single CC setup on this team.
Dude, Clockwork.
Hello? That's fake CC setup.
Nah, that's real.
I'm pretty sure that the cogs is so large you can sunstrike all 4 corners and fucking miss.
Cave Johnson. Who is ready to
Or you could
dance?
sunstrike the center and
Lash,
hit.
another huge hero this patch. I would have loved to see the Invoker, but we see the lesson instead.
I just want, if you're gonna pick Invoke, you have to pick stuns. And they don't have good stuns. Okay, so mid lane matchup is, I think this is a pretty even. I think it's just a skill matchup. Let's see, Bag Milk plus Jakiro in a safe lane. Dawnbreaker is a beast of a laner. Conqueror's a little weaker, but there's definitely, I think this is also a skill based matchup. This top lane, I think Dire is looking disgusting.
Dire is looking
You'll just
scary.
die. I mean, this silencer is on like, he has
On
like
on borrowed time.
a 1000 AoE radius that he can walk into,
Yeah,
that he can't walk into around, that's just surrounding this Tusk.
Yeah.
I think.
this is very
Yeah.
scary.
Lifestealer
They
too. I
just-
mean, Lifestealer will die to Tusky. Tag team does a lot of damage to Lifestealer.
I really just want to see him get out of the
Compared
lanes
to
this
BKB.
game.
So this is a lot better from Radiant, from Dire. I mean, picking lanes that they might actually have a chance in.
Yeah.
This is like one of the. I mean, I'm sorry. I'll let you continue your breakdown.
No, I don't have much more to say.
I was gonna say this is one of the scariest lanes to play as a 5. Is like
You ready? Let's
where you're not contesting anything. You're just like playing on your range creep next to your pause one, and you can still just die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just cast shards on you, and it's like you look at your pause one, and he has like no way to help you, and they
Yeah.
just tank the creeps and kill you, and you just die. It's terrifying to play.
Well, this lane is insane because you shove the wave in so hard, you could just dive tower.
Oh,
You know,
you
like who cares?
see a line being drawn by green. They're gonna invade here and run into the Lifestealer.
I would like to see
Yeah, let's
some
go.
ion shells getting casted before this fight starts.
Probably a good idea to at least cast one onto your Tusk. They're running straight into him. They're gonna see the Lifestealer
Let's see
pretty
him.
soon. They do see him. They can block him off on the high
Oh.
ground. He gets blocked. They're gonna commit. Iron Shell coming out now. Finally, he
Why is he
steals-
running away,
He
dude?
steals rage and runs away, and he's gonna die anyway in a second.
Mystic?
Does he get out? Another blood grenade coming out. He's so low. He takes to the blood grenade.
Why did Jeremy run
Oh wait,
away?
but they might try to get a kill here. That was a 4-man Q by the silencer. Blood grenade coming out. He's getting pretty low, but they can't just the movement.
Did you guys
They
see
can't go
Jeremy
anywhere.
run away into the enemy team as soon as
Yeah.
the shard went down?
Yeah,
Shards
it
went
was
down, and
just-
Jeremy was like, I want to go this way.
Alex is a beast, bro. Oh my
Oh,
god, he's
dude.
playing ping pong with this guy, man. Oh man.
Also, I will say, we're gonna try not to turn this into the Alex Flame stream. Alex is allergic to playing with his team level 1. He always wants to like go to his lane and like set these wards down.
Oh
And
yeah.
so it's just always a 4-on-5 at the start of the game.
So obviously they got first blood, but at the same time, like this Darkseer starting lane with 100 mana. It's like it's not a good trade actually. I mean, it's not a happy trade.
Look top.
Up.
Oh, Alex.
Oh my god,
missed
they're
the
going
ping
in
pong.
on the bagged milk. One of the things I do have to say, when I was playing Nature's Prophet during that patch, I could not stand playing against Dawnbreaker. I felt like the Dawnbreaker lane matchup was so volatile. You
Yeah.
can't use Sprout really offensively or defensively unless you're in a good
Dawnbreaker's
position
a beast.
because he'll just get through it no matter what with the Celestial Hammer. And look,
He's dead.
the wraparound by Alex, he tries to go back in, but you can't do that, man.
I mean, Dawnbreaker's a beast of a hero, right? Like this hero's
It's so hard. I have such trouble.
so good
as
at laning.
Prophet in
You can
this
pretty
lane.
much like
It's so good. And Prophet, you like kind of want to hang back, want to poke a lot, but Dawnbreaker can break the distance so easily with Celestial Hammer, and then you have a Clockwork on the side trying to run you down. It's so difficult to do this lane. Mid's pretty even. I feel like probably that's how it stays. These guys get bottle and it doesn't go too crazy one side or the other.
Yeah, I mean this lane middle is pretty even for both teams.
Yeah, and then bot lane, surprisingly, sounds a full HP, 7 stick.
I mean they just hit level 2, right? Like this is where things got scary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like here he should be afraid for
I
his
think
life
just-
right here.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, right
I think he's
now,
like in prime
up.
territory for.
He's got that 7 stick charge. And this,
Yeah, like, I think Darkseer
Darkseer's
maybe
a little
should
bit
be
low on mana.
Darkseer maybe should be cheating like to the other side of the creep wave a little bit. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Just to make the silencer afraid.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, they're playing scared. Look at this. Letting this lifesteal get these denies is, if he hit him,
I think he
he'd
was
be
like
very
super trying to
dangerous.
greed out the clarity on Darkseer.
Yeah. Yeah, bot not going how you would want it to go. Look, the silencer's so ballsy, he's blocking the hard camp with himself. I'm shocked they're letting that happen. But they do, in exchange, at least get the healing lotus. And top lane's starting to even out a little bit. This Prophet 12-6 versus this Dawnbreaker's 10-1. I think they got that kill, maybe didn't buy enough regen, and now this Prophet's able to kind of just catch up in CS.
Radiant's middle tower
Anyway,
is
Train
under a
said-
pile of smoking rocks.
Well, Jake told us that Train said in chat that dual breath takes 5 times a second.
Okay.
Five times a
that
second.
makes the math about correct.
Okay, wait, look, talk.
Alex,
Could be a
yeah.
go. Alex
Dude, I
getting
think he's
stunned up twice.
dead.
Wait, the Prophet didn't want to hit him.
This is gonna be so
I'm-
much damage.
A little bit shocked the Prophet. I don't know. Feels like a missed opportunity there. Oh, we do see a snowball onto the silencer. Finally, they go on him. Look how much damage he takes now that you're actually going on him. There we go. We see the kill. And that is what you want to see if you are a... Where does it say the team name? Flying Beaver, right? If you're a Flying Beaver fan. Oh, and they're going on to Alex? No, he gets out.
Any Monster Hunter World Hunter enjoyers?
Never played it.
The releases today for the
Oh
new
shit,
one.
did it just come out?
Yeah. Or tomorrow. I don't know. It's either today or tomorrow. After Wild's release time.
For comps.
Well, top is starting
Tomorrow.
to even out
Tomorrow
a
at 12.
lot for Dire.
You would
his
kind of
profit's
expect
pretty
it,
much
right?
back up.
Like
Well,
this-
I just
Hero.
I don't know. Dawnbreaker at all points in the lane can just
Yeah.
it's so scary for Prophet, especially with the clockwork. And while we were
Like-
talking, Shaker goes down in the mid lane. Kaden gets a solo kill, and in the bot lane they're doing a little bit of fighting, but nothing happens. But Kaden gets a solo kill. They
These
were
lanes
even.
these lanes are despair, by the way, for Dire again.
The Shaker was even with Kaden, 28 CS to like 28 CS, and then he just dies.
Okay. I just saw this. I just
And
saw this
look at the net
Darkseer.
worth. Oh
I
no.
just saw this Darkseer put an ion shell on a creep that had 30% HP and went under tower. What's going
Oh,
on in this
no.
lane? I feel like you just
Well-
put your your ion shell on you and the Tusk, and then you go on anyone,
Yeah.
including Lifestealer.
I do like Bag Milk. He's kind of adapted a little bit, using his Q to CS instead of worrying about
Mid,
you know, like,
mid.
saving and anything. Oh, mid. Another kill. He goes down, uses his Echo Slam. Nothing happens. And
Top-
on the side, Bag Milk blinked in or TP'd in to get a
Top
rune.
lane
But
too.
is this where you want to be on this
What-
here?
what?
Now you don't have TP and... Wow.
The lesson for you is
I feel like they're so close on Dire. There's just some critical mistakes. Like Bag Milk gonna run into Alex again. Gets queued up. He can't get out of it, but I don't think it turns into anything. And Bag Milk just getting pushed away from the lane. Stun is missed. Yeah, the net worth, it's now a 2K lead. I didn't expect the lane to go bad so bad for the Shaker.
I wonder, it might have been a 50-50 and like Caden, because Caden like
It is a
had
50-50,
sticks,
yeah.
and then so Caden just hit 6 like one creep earlier and just runs
I mean-
it down. Looked like what
I
happened.
mean, do you guys know why Shaker's so good at laning?
His spells.
Because of his W.
It's because you can't
Nice.
last against him. Do you see how many denies he has?
Yeah, the W.
No, do you see how many denies he has?
0
Yeah,
denies.
but he gets oh. Yep. That's
just-
unlucky.
It is what it is. It is what it is. This is another, like, he doesn't play Earthshaker hero.
Well, they do split 1-1 on the wisdoms.
He barely. I mean, he has a good amount of games with Shaker. Not
So at least they split 1-1 on the wisdoms. It's a little bit of something.
It's fine. I mean, like, I think Dire has really good team fight, so I think this is always comebackable. And they're
Watch
really
top.
Fight
bad.
on the top rune.
Ozone went through.
Oh yeah, fight on the top. Ozone comes in, manages to secure that kill on Catcher. Meanwhile, the Tusk does TP in, gets the snowball up. They're gonna get a revenge kill. Can they get another one onto the Dawnbreaker? He's
They're
about to
chasing
hit
too
level
far, they're
6, but he
chasing too
doesn't have
far.
enough
Slash
XP. Caden is here.
Slash is turning.
I mean, Alex is here. Jaybird thinking about going back in potentially. He does have double bracer and that healing lotus, but I think it's just gonna be.
But that right there just showed how strong this Tusk combo is, right? Like, they
It's
almost
so
put the Dawnbreaker.
strong. And
down,
he's
like,
got his
2
spells
kills.
back up. Alex not respecting it, gets trapped in. They're gonna try to get another kill on him.
What is Bagmouth doing?
Oh, but he caught the ulti on the Dawn. They have to run away, but I mean, maybe, could you fight now? Oh, but Ozone coming in on the side, providing the extra damage they need. I do think this Dawn is gonna die, maybe even Slash.
Oh, he said.
They have no mana, but oh, great vacuum by Gata, getting 2 in there, securing the kill on Slash, and now they've got to chase down, but
The shards.
oh, the shards just barely miss, making sure Ozone can now escape freely. It's definitely a closer game. Darkseer catching back up, you know, in the net worth. This Prophet not too far behind. But oh my god. That was another solo kill. Nobody's there. I wish I saw that because I just want to see what's happening. I feel like that shouldn't be happening.
I think it's this Diabolic Edict, right? This is the spell that got changed. A lot of
Yeah,
people are,
it's
like,
so
picking this
much
hero
damage.
now. He's maxed it on Caden.
But like at a certain point, you just gotta respect it. Like you gotta
Yeah.
rotate, or you gotta jungle, or find some other way to be useful. If you're solo dying to this Leshrac once, like I don't know.
Might
And-
die again. No, he's not.
No, he does get out.
Got it. Dyer's bottom tower.
Hits a DD. Hopefully he'll try to go something. I feel like you could smoke with the Tusk, right? Tusk kind of acts as initiation a little bit, but he's just gonna use this DD to farm. Dude, if this Lesh gets out of control, I don't know how Dyer's gonna do it.
I mean, this is now looking good. Like, actually, the net worth 2K is not that bad, but if you look at the net worth, you'll see.
Oh, top, we do see a major go happening right now. Oh my god, he TP's in on Bagged Milk. They are going to get the kill on the Silencer, stunned up on the Dawnbreaker, but Lesh TP's in. This is going to be a lot of damage. He's going to kill Bagged Milk on the side for sure. Can the other heroes get out, though? He's running in, does not care, trying to get the Tusk. The stun does manage to barely land, and he's got enough mana for this. I think he's going to die on the Tusk as well. Jakiro trying to slow him down a little bit, but it doesn't matter. That is a mega kill. Oh, but on the side, he's trying to TP out. Can he get TP? No, he does not. It gets canceled by the power cogs. Are they going to be able to kill him, though?
Prophet's ulti is up. I think this might be.
He doesn't use it.
He's
Jakiro
looking,
just
he's
running
looking.
out. Oh my god, Alex is so low.
Ulti. Oh, it's so close. Like, okay. I mean, I guess it's 3K now, but all the net worth is on the top, so it feels pretty bad. Like it's
It
like this
feels
Lesh
really.
has
I mean, this
unbelievably far ahead.
Lesh. I know. Like the Lesh. The issue with Prophet is it can really feel sometimes like it's hard to generate damage. And if you're against this Lifestealer who's gonna have Radiance SNY plus like an extra 500 HP, and then this Lesh who's gonna have Bloodstone and whatever other items, I don't know what you really go in this hero, but like Bloodstone's key one for sure. It's gonna be so hard to kill. Like you're gonna see this lack of damage coming from Nature's Prophet. It's gonna be very impactful because he doesn't have the space to farm up and get his damage. Like that's what I'm worried about. Is these heroes are gonna be just too tanky for him, and by the time he gets damage, it's not gonna matter anymore. We see Pinks coming out top. Gata running in. Bagged Milk TPing in. He gets the silence onto the Dire team, but I don't think it matters. Slush blinking in. They're going to go back in on this, but he gets stunned up on Jaybird. His ult's canceled. Kaden coming in. He's going to get the Lash. Can he get more? But on the side, we do see Jaybird getting pushed down. But Snowball's on cooldown. I don't know if they get him. Alex on the side. They're going to say, fuck it. We go on Alex instead.
Kaden's diving.
Oh, but
struggling.
They don't have enough damage. He's just walking. They're going to... The Snowball gets in. But the ulti from Ariel gives Alex the extra HP he needs to survive. He's now like 50 HP. Is he going to live? No, he barely goes down in the end, but that is another kill now. Kaden is wicked sick. Even getting salved up, but it actually instantly gets canceled, or whoever used it. But that is brutal.
Is this really what they do on Shaker? It was 0.
Oh, wait a second. Jaybird.
No.
This is a lot of magic damage. Are you just dead here?
No, you got 1 point. But Shaker has Blink. Shaker has Blink. This is a huge
Shaker.
reveal.
Blink goes in onto the silencer. He's gonna get the kill here. That's great. Listen,
dude,
that's
you
solo
hate to
gold,
feel
solo
if this,
XP.
if this Blink dagger came 3 minutes earlier, you know.
But wait a second. He still has his ulti. They're sticking around.
Okay, okay.
Why is this Prophet here?
They have vision of him.
Oh no.
The echo.
Oh my god, the echo. Kaden,
He's
but he
not dying.
has his bloodstone.
Oh, he died.
He finally dies.
Yes,
They're
Fisher
gonna
now.
try to kill the Shaker, but it doesn't matter. He has
Oh
Fisher. Stuns
my
up top.
God,
It's another kill. Healing
the
spree for Feather.
Blink.
Check the net worth. 6,300 now on Feather after that.
They're ahead now.
They're ahead in gold. What a fight. I mean, Radiant just sticking there for too long.
So like...
And oh my god, look
Couple
at this
things, right?
Dawnbreaker.
Oh, wisdom?
He gets the wisdom.
But like...
It's a little bit brutal.
So what happens there is that like... Ozone gets killed by Silencer. Either Ozone didn't call that the Shaker had Blink, or they didn't respect the fact they had Blink. Both of them are big mistakes, I think. If Ozone called they had Blink, and they knew that the Shaker was there, like, grouping up there is just, like, a big mistake.
I think...
If Ozone didn't call that he had Blink, he needed to call it.
Yeah. That... Oh, wait, there's a huge go bottom. They're going to be here. This is perfect. And Alex missed it. With his Q. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered, but he didn't do it. This is huge. They get that fight. Now it gets a 3k lead in the other direction. It took a whole, like, 1 minute and 30 seconds for, like, a full 3k gold swing.
Yeah, that is...
And they're coming back top. Alex gets vision of this Darkseer. Do they want to fight? He's sitting on the teleporter.
This is like generational funds getting thrown away, you know?
Oh,
This is how quickly
Alex
it all
is
goes.
waiting on this. Look top. He's on 2 now. They're inside. Alex getting the Dawnbreaker ulti on him. This is going to be a huge fight. Feather going in, but the huge ulti by the Silencer. They're all going to die here, I think.
No. They have Vacuum. Vacuum right here.
Vacuum couldn't come in,
one.
but he's not getting in range for it. Oh, but wait, the Earthshaker's back in, doing a lot of damage. This could actually... No, Kaden.
No, he's Echo. In 3.
Oh, he's Echo.
Oh,
It's just too late, but this damage is too much. They're trying to focus him, but this man still has
Tag team.
Bloodstone. I think
Team
he's...
does a lot of damage.
They actually... The blood...
Oh my god, this game.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
He didn't use it on that Slicer.
Oh my god!
The toggle! He missed the damage on the toggle!
He missed the toggle. What a fight. It looks so bad for Dire there for a second. I didn't respect their damage. I saw the Bloodstone. I thought Kaden cleans up there.
This, look at the gold change. It's
They just
basically even.
right-clicked.
The gold change is
But-
basically even, but the XP change is very large.
I mean, I feel like just giving this Prophet time, this Prophet could really cook this game.
I don't
I
know
mean, he's
about
been
that,
doing a great
dude.
job. I was going to talk about this. His TP that fight. I don't know if it was intentional, but he did a great job of baiting them to go on him. Because I saw that TP, and the first thing in my head, I was like, "That's an illegal TP. You can't do that." And they start going on him, but then that just gives the Shaker wait.
But
And in the bot lane, the Echo Slam. He finds Bannock alone. Ozone gets the kill. This guy's almost got Ags now. Look at his net worth. He's pretty much the same as Lesh. Oh my god!
So-
In the top lane.
I didn't really
In
see what
every
happened,
lane,
but
they're taking these fights. And Kaden's trying to run up. Are they able to fight this, though? This looks a little bit dangerous. I don't know if you haste your support there, man.
so yeah, I didn't really see what went on bottom in this kill, but surely you don't need to
He's
commit
solo
Echo to
Echoes.
kill a silencer though, right?
He
Like
blinked on
2
the...
Ws and a Q kills him, 100%. He has 900 HP.
Potentially. Oh, but in the mid lane, everywhere they are going, they're finding somebody. Jaybird alone in the
Oh, they're
mid lane,
getting torn
dominating
apart.
on Bagno. This is bad. This is very bad. I mean, this Prophet, like, we're seeing the power of the Prophet here. They are finding pigs in the top lane. They get a kill on a hero. In the bottom lane, they get a solo kill. And in the mid lane, they get a kill with the Prophet TPing in. They can be everywhere. And Radiant's having a really hard time dealing with this. I do still feel like I like Radiant's draft, and I still put the edge towards them. But I mean, Dire playing. It's a 6K gold lead now. Look at the supports. A lot of it's in the supports, but like this Tusk, one of the great things I feel like about Tusk is like net worth works so well on him. Like he gets this blink dagger, he gets this Ags. He provides so much utility to his team. And look top. We're gonna see it go on Kaden, TPing in. He's gonna get stunned up. The Bloodstone's out, but it doesn't matter. It's too much damage. And he's going to get a Q on the silencer in a second here. He's going to get vision. They're trying to run away, but I think he gets him just barely. At the very least, they get the tower. They cannot defend this without Kaden.
Couple things.
Yeah.
Lifestealer Radiance this game feels bad, and I'll tell you a couple of reasons why. First, there's a Darkseer.
Oh.
And secondly, sorry, there's a Darkseer which creates illusions, and you have to buy a Nullifier eventually, so you're just going to be disassembling this Radiance to buy a Nullifier pretty soon. It might.
Oh my god! Wait.
Item, but...
I do want to point out they are rushing, but you can go ahead.
Yep. And also, I don't know if you guys know how like Prophet level 20 talent works.
Clockwork trying to haste in though. Tusk trying to block this. Can Alex get the angle? I think he can. Is he going to go for this? He's got to go soon. He goes in a little bit too ulti, but they do Dawnbreaker ulti. The silencer comes out as well. This is so damage. It's going to die though. Backmove barely managed to get it. The Echo Slam on the side though. He whiffed it. They're going to die to the damage from the Lesh. He's too tanky. They're too low. Now the Prophet getting a kill onto the Lifestealer. That's still really good. It hasn't gone that bad for them. Kaden backing out. Does he need to back out? He has Blink. He could choose to go back in. It looks like he is.
Going pussy.
Dude, I'm surprised Kaden backed out like that. That fight was crazy, though. Even how that started. I mean, can we talk about how perfect of a start that was for Radiant? That start, I cannot imagine a better start to a fight, and look how it turned out. They had probably a perfect start to a fight. They couldn't ask for better. They start with the hook shot. The Dawnbreaker ulti comes in. They get global. Maybe a little bit too early on the global, you might be able to say. But they get everything, all their spells, huge AoE. They kill like the Darkseer instantly. And they still, like, at best, go even that fight.
So, the one game where I feel like Ozone could get away with going in ice, it's not going in ice.
Yeah, and Fado even went. He missed Echo on Fado, and they still the fight still went up. And they're on Kaden in the top lane. He bloodstones up, but the right click's too much. This man needs armor.
He needs armor, yeah.
He needs armor.
He's going Kaya. He's going.
Like this guy needs armor. He has to be able to survive. I feel like you have to go Shivas or something crazy.
100%.
And Fado on the side. What is going on? I mean, this is just disjointed. Like they're getting kills everywhere. Like Fado finding a solo kill. On Slash. He went Glimmer Cape on Slash.
Dire's bringing up the pace. They're fucking bringing the heat right now.
I feel like the one game where, like, if you want this Slash to survive, I mean, somebody needs to go Solar Crest or something, right?
Yeah, Solar's good.
Middle tower is hanging on by a
Obviously, Glimmer's, even though it's magical damage, is still very good.
Glimmer is still very good, and they got one. They're going for 2. I feel like you need
Better use glyphs. They have glyph.
Solar Crest. Is
They're
Glyph
not
coming?
gonna
Oh my
glyph.
god, Cannon! Is this a tilt?
Kanan's dead.
Is this
Kanan's
a
dead.
tilt TP? Oh my god, they try to go in. They get the global out, but the global's too early. What are you
Oh,
silencing here? You need to
okay.
learn when to save it. Kaden blinking in. This is so dangerous. They're going to try to turn around on him. He gets Eggo slammed up. The heal coming out. His Bloodstone is on. He gets healed. This is so much heal coming in, but oh my god, the damage is too much. He dies. Lifestealer left alone by his team. Jaybird, I mean, he is there, but he dies on the side eventually. Fatho chasing him down. He's going to have blink in a second. He does blink up. The W coming out. It gets the kill. That's 5 dead.
It's over, boys.
Okay, that TP from Caden, I feel like that was a tilt TP.
It's like, should we defend mid? And he's like, yeah, we should defend mid. Just TP him, take a bad fight.
And they didn't even fortify. Am I crazy? They didn't fortify that.
They did not.
Oh no. Alex
By the
put
way,
shot and 6.
Chase,
But they're
as
gonna get yeah,
as a Prophet player, I don't know if you know how this level 20 talent works now.
I
Sprout
don't.
leashes.
Yeah.
Leash, you can't force staff out of leash. So you can't actually force staff your allies out of Sprout once you get level 20.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's
Alex
insane.
trying to find. I think they. Man, is he really gonna do this?
No.
Oh my god, he finds the hook shot onto the. But he's got BKB. He's just gonna turn around and right click Alex, but they don't have vision. I mean, maybe the call is you smoke right now.
So I was just definitely thinking of, like, the one time I listened to these people and don't buy Orchid.
Okay, well, Orchid definitely isn't doing anything this game. But man, and look at Dire's vision too. They've got great vision of all Radiant's movements right now.
So Radiant has way worse team fight, so it's a little bit concerning. Actually, it's
get
not.
this
That's not
movement?
necessarily true. That's not.
Wait,
necessarily true.
Ozone, you just walked past an observer ward. It's in vision.
You can tell Dyer's middle tower.
Jeremy
All
pinged
right,
it.
somebody pinged it out. Thank God.
As I speak.
There's
Okay,
also
there
a
we
ward
go.
in their base that they need to get rid of.
There's the ward in their base, but I wouldn't be shocked if that never gets dewarded. I wouldn't think about that one.
So the first thing you do is like drop wards on base, right? When you get
Is that the
when
first
you
thing
finally
you
push them
do?
out.
Yeah, if they've ever gone high ground, you have to do ward both sides.
This is Dota 101.
Radiant's bottom tower is getting
And they do ward one side, they just didn't do ward the other side.
I do want to say it's a 15k gold lead. It's looking pretty bad for Radiant, but I feel like this is one of the games where Radiant just has the potential. I feel
don't
like
know
last
about
game I
that.
never believed in Flying Beavers draft, but I feel like this game, if Caden can get to a position where he can survive a little bit longer.
Buy an armor item. Right
But
about
look
now.
at this bottom, dude. They're just look at them waiting. They're just on it. Second, it spawns instead.
Discipline.
That is discipline. This is a team cohesion, playing together, making calls. You know, you have your Prophet farming on the side as well. He's almost got a Daedalus.
So I have a question. So Caden's got this Kaya. He's got the BKB
Yeah.
queued up, which is going to help. He's got the SNY queued up, which is going to help. Should he abandon it all? Should he throw it all away for Shivas?
I think he needs Shivas.
I think what you do is buy plate
I think
mail.
he's dying to the damage. He needs to buy a plate mail.
I think you buy plate mail and then you go BKB.
He needs to buy a plate mail, and one of his supports needs to get a Solar Crest.
Also, what's the percentage
Oh, the
chance
scan
that...
catches Jaybird in the bot lane. I think he's about. He does get spotted out. They're gonna go on him. He doesn't have BKB. He's just dead. You can't even farm in the closest. Oh my god! On the side though, Life Stealer. This is dangerous.
It's fine. BK low.
What's the
That's
chance that
close.
Alex knows that they patched Batter Assault so it doesn't deal bonus damage to creeps, and he's just like wondering why these camps aren't dying very fast? He's
Well,
actually just dead.
He's dying. He's about to die. Holy. Oh my
'Cause,
god.
nah, he knows. He's limit testing.
Radiant's sturdy bottom tower was built to withstand. Never mind.
This is a brutal game though. BKB on Earthshaker now. Prophet's got Daedalus coming out. Just finishes now. Husk has his Blink Dagger drums. Let's see what Darks here has. Greaves Pipe. Oh man. It's looking very hard for Radiant.
Dude, Slash took serrated Shiv. Oh my god, what a giga
This guy's
trap.
a beast.
Yeah, I don't know what Radiant needs to do to win a fight. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's tough. I think, man, they had such a good start too. They picked good like this is what happens. Dire picked good heroes and they're doing well because they picked good heroes. Like this Tusk, I mean, has to be the reason they're killing this Flesh like half the time at least, if not every time, thanks to this Tusk. He needs some form of armor or something, but he just doesn't have it and he's not going for it. He is building the BKB. He just bought the Ogre X.
That could. You
Could
still
potentially
hedging,
be the
right?
same, yeah.
Dire is kicking sweet hell out of Radiant's bottom tower.
Urshayer is going AC. Interesting.
I mean, a 7k net worth differential between the two. Okay, it's a 9k net worth differential between the two carries. That is,
Jesus.
that's hard to beat.
9k and you have
9K
a
at 20
Radiant on the Lifestealer too.
He got it really late. I think it was super late, Radiance.
Wait, if you enrage in Sprout, you can't TP, right?
You can.
Or can you? You can?
You
Okay.
can, yeah.
This guy should be farming like crazy.
No, they have Tusk.
Oh, wait. They found the Legion on the side. I mean, the Dawnbreaker.
They have Tusk, right? Tusk can always. Oh, wait,
Wait,
is he here? They're
Life's-
both dead now. Yeah,
They're
fuck it.
both dead.
Send both two
They're
deaths?
trying to... Oh, no.
Oh, it's actually.
No, it's not going to be enough. He's just dead.
You're just too rich.
It's another
If this,
kill.
if this,
Way
if this
too
Lifestealer had any more net worth, that Prophet's dead.
And look at Fado starting Roche by himself, probably like yelling at his teammates, like, we're doing this right fucking now. You better
Oh.
find a way to get here.
Slash scouted it. I think he's gonna go for the steal. Smoke up, Slash.
I am
You got this.
praying that this man does not.
He smoked.
Oh, it's so risky.
So you
They're
have to
gonna
shoot.
see when
You
he
have to
leaves.
shoot it here and then move, and then you move up. Oh, what do you? No,
No,
wait,
he's going too close. Too close.
Oh, Slash.
I think we're
Close to the sun.
reaching.
Yeah.
He got way too close. You gotta know somebody's looking for you, right? You gotta either go on instinct or rocket flare and find a way to go around.
It was a good attempt. It was a good attempt.
I think they're reaching the brink of no return here because
I mean, I
net
just
worth
want
now
to see.
21k.
I
Is
just-
it possible?
I just want to see Kaden get any armor.
He did finish the BKB. Could
No, he got tough.
potentially-
He got tough enhancements. That's really.
Yeah, he's got
helpful.
7 armor on the
Okay, that's
on
good.
the enhancement.
Oh, they see the Starks here. Alex getting in range. He's gonna look for the hook shot. Does he hit it? He does.
Oh,
On the
yes,
Darks
those-
here, he has no way to
Okay.
get out. They use Global for this so much damage. Look
I mean,
at
you
this.
have
He
to
is
use it.
dead.
Nice. I mean, that's a huge.
On the
pick.
side though, Fado trying to find an entry.
That's a
He's just
spectacular.
gonna say
pick.
no. It's a great pick. I think it stalls him.
So silence royalty is down, but yeah, he doesn't have the talent either. So it's very long cooldown. Okay, and
They're
silence
starting
is
to play
gonna die in
aggressive, but
10
look
seconds.
at these heroes by Caden.
So can they take the 4v5 without the Starks
They're
here?
going to try to. He goes in on the Tusk, onto Caden. Caden taking a lot of damage, has the BKB, trying to run away,
He
but he
uses
cannot
ulti.
run away. He's too much damage. Dawnbreaker ulting in. Caden living pretty well. This is a lot of damage coming out. The Echo Slam only on Alex, really. And on the side, the Lifestealer coming in. Jakiro dying, but
Oh,
it's too much
punch.
damage. They're just too low HP. Caden on the side, he's too low to actually come in and help. It's just way too, like this Prophet
Just too
is
far
just
behind.
generating too much damage, even without an MKB. Like
It was the tag team.
is the tag team, and the Mjolnir, you know, and the net worth. I mean, look at this net worth. He's 12k up on this Lifestealer, man.
Where did it all go
Pretty
wrong?
much double
Was
his net
Echo
worth.
Slam top?
I think so, man.
Now, but
the blink dagger timing, they got so much done with it. Then they get the 15-minute.
Kaden
and
wants.
then,
Oh, they see him.
oh,
They see
they
him.
see Kaden. They're gonna go on him. Oh my! Look at that damage. Alex trying to provide some disruption. Him healing up a little bit, but it's not enough. Alex now dead too. To a crit. Bag milk, godlike with a double kill. And now they're hitting towers, hitting barracks. Another set going down for Radiant. Morale has to be low at this point. I mean, can they even save this top Rex? Are they going to be playing against Megas?
It's. I think
Oh, they're going in on the silencer. They have detection. He's going to queue him up. Darkseer coming in to help. I mean, this Tusk is just absolutely destroying them. Like, I feel like this Tusk, I don't want to say single-handedly. I feel like this was such great teamwork, but I feel like this Tusk pick was so critical to them succeeding this game. And GG's called. That's a 1-1 series, 30k lead.
Well played.
What a game.
Well played, both teams.
Well played. The Life Stealer never came online. The Leshrac just died so much to this Tusk. They had such a great start, but I feel like they just, what ended up happening was they just fed over the kill streaks, and the gold just completely flipped to their side. The
Dude, I mean, at
side.
one point, Dire just turned the heat on and never stopped. Right, like they were like getting screwed over in lane, and then they took that one good fight, and then we're seeing picks left and right all over the map. They played really well. It was really nice.
So I don't know exactly what happened. Okay, so the Echo Slam kill.
Yeah,
it was huge.
Jeremy caught a stray. We should look at the replay. Jeremy caught a random stray. I want to say it was like the random shockwave from one of the Earthshaker spells while he was armlet toggling.
Oh,
he wasn't
no.
in vision of any Dire hero when he died.
Oh no.
He was at the secret shop running away from the fight, and he died.
Oh no, man.
So that was one thing. So that happens. They immediately, Dire is extremely disciplined. They all go Tormentor while Radiant's trying to get their wits about them, right? So Radiant just gives up Tormentor, no fight, even though Dire doesn't have spells. And then I think something flips in their head. They just stop trying to apply any pressure, right? The only person who's trying to push out any waves is Caden, right? And has no supports behind him, dies twice, right?
Yeah.
Trying to push out, I think it was, I forget if it was 2 waves top or 1 wave top, 1 wave middle. Just dies twice in a row, and his game's over.
Crazy.
So 3 kind of just unfortunate, if any one of those things in that chain of events goes a different way, maybe the game doesn't slide so out of control for them. Henry, thoughts?
I agree. I think Caden needed to get a better item choice. He needed to get some armor in his builds a little bit earlier. I feel like that alone would have made a
armor
big
item.
difference. Yes, it's great. It's a casual armor item that builds into a really good item later, right?
Wait,
it's not.
Sorry, what?
It's a casual armor item that builds into a really good item.
What
Playmail.
item? Oh, Playmail.
We build it into Shivas eventually.
Or hear me out. I haven't seen this before. Call me crazy. What about Halberd? Would Halberd have gone hard?
I mean, it might have been good. It might have been good. I think someone in this game should have gone Halberd. I don't know if it'd be the Leshrac. Leshrac exclusively took damage from right clicks in fights, so it really would have helped. But yeah, no, I think that's exactly what happened. How you described the chain of events. Just a little bit caught playing. I feel like they got a little overconfident, you know?
Yeah.
They didn't respect the shaker blink timing. They took a really bad fight, and then maybe they still feel like they're ahead, but even in reality, they were already 3 goal behind. and things really just took a steep turn because they think they're playing from ahead, and then they're also playing cocky. And I think you like group those two things, and people start getting picked off solo around the map, and you have some big problems. Also, why Stormbreaker have a Mage Slayer?
Alex
Stand
is
it, Bill?
requesting we go south.
This game, I feel like
Mexico
not a good
way.
wish. Anyway.
All right, moving down.